This is Bill Kelleher from the band Mastodon, and you're watching Bloodstock TV.
Okay, next up on Bloodstock TV, we are talking to Nate from Lionize. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Nice work with the clapperboard there.
Thank
That's
you.
really excellent. Thank you for doing that
I
for
did
us.
a little warm-up.
That's all good.
When it came down to it, I was loose. I was ready to go.
Cool. Excellent. That's good.
Yeah.
So, you're here at Bloodstock. It's your Bloodstock debut. And you're going to be the sub-headliner on the second stage, I believe. So, yeah, that's...
How did that happen?
I don't know. You tell me. How did that happen?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, hold on to that as well, because you probably need to hear you. So,
When good stuff happens, it's best just to not question it.
Okay.
Just show up,
Yeah.
shut up, put your head down, do the work, thank everyone on your way out. Maybe it'll happen again next time.
Yeah. That sounds like
That's
a
rule.
good plan. So, you've been taking the UK by storm. I think it's fair to say. It seems to have gone really, really well. The dates that you've been doing.
Well, it's
over
always storming in the UK. There's nothing we can do about that. It's been great. We have seen a very nice growth from the last time we were over, and it just feels right. It feels good.
Yeah.
I think the UK understands us.
Yeah, I think so. You've been in Belfast and Dublin this week as well.
Yes.
A little bit crazy over there, yeah.
They had beer. They had Guinness and whiskey.
They like their beer over there.
They had Guinness and whiskey. We had quite a nice time in both places, and we like it. We like this part of the world.
Good. Well, what do you know of Bloodstock? What sort of reputation has Bloodstock got in America, and what sort of knowledge
I
you
think
have
amongst musicians that know the festival scene at all, it's got a real true family DIY organic thing to it, where we relate to the festival in the sense that we've been doing this a long time, and we started very small, and we grew and we grew and we grew, and I would love the fact that the festival sold out this year. It's amazing. I mean, this is a festival for festival goers.
Yeah, and it's by festival goers as well.
It's not like let's do this, treat everyone like cattle.
Yeah.
I mean, there's bathrooms everywhere. The food's good. The layout's perfect. You don't have to walk too far. Everyone's really friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, you look around and you see a lot of black, and you see a lot of stuff that looks scary, but actually everyone's really nice.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, it is done by festival goers. It's
That's it.
Bloodstock prides itself on being a place that they realise that people meet each other here once a year, so they want to give them places to sit down and be able to relax.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
We're honored to be a part of this festival.
Cool. I'm really
and we're the odd man out, we know, but that's what that's the spirit of heavy metal in the first place.
Exactly.
It's not conforming and not being like everyone else, and so we're here to carry on the torch of heavy metal and rock and roll.
Yeah, okay, because it is a bit of an eclectic mix. I think we've got this year. I mean, we got Skindred as well, that are kind of reggae sort of. So we do like to have a bit of a mix, and I like to think the metal fans are a little bit more accepting of that sort of thing. I remember like Sacred Reich did the 31 flavors years ago. About anything that you can be into. So
It's interesting for us because while we're not a metal band, we lean towards the heavier side. And I think we've always been embraced by metal fans because we're technically, I think, savvy enough, but also heavy and melodic and, no spikes, but it's fun.
Yeah. So, how does it compare to festivals in America? Is that very
better,
sort of different?
way better.
Am I right in saying that they're more sort of corporate?
American festivals there's some American festivals that really do it right that are great, but I think there's something about doing festivals in the UK and Europe in the summer that it's just a thing. It's a vibe.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, so cool. Well, that's going well then. So you've got an upcoming album coming out as well, I believe.
Yes.
Nuclear Soul.
September 8th.
Yeah, coming out. So tell us a bit about that then.
I think it's a culmination of the band's career and all of our hard work, and I think it's a really emotionally exposed record, but at the same time it's chock full of sci-fi, fantasy stories, and there's something in it for everyone. I think it's really gritty and soulful, and I believe this record is our introduction to everyone. This is who we are. this is the record.
You definitely seem to have a bit of a sense of humor of you. I saw your latest video. It's a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's enough troublesome things happening around the world right now that if you don't take the piss out of stuff, I mean, you're gonna crack.
Yeah.
Because we all know why.
Yeah. So you don't want to talk about the Oompa Loompa in the White House, then? No.
No, I don't. I'm not a fan. He's not a real American. He embodies nothing that is the spirit of real Americans, and not only that, I think we can all agree that he is not rock and roll.
Oh, no, definitely not that.
He is the least rock and roll motherfucker we've ever had.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, I think there's a lot of troubling stuff happening around the world. I think France and Germany and what happened with their elections this year was crazy. We had Brexit. That happened.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bullshit going on. So that's why we're here today at Bloodstock, just to say, you know what? This is humanity. This is people coming together and celebrating music and love, and I know that sounds maybe weird to say at a heavy metal festival, but I think that's the real spirit of this thing.
Not if you're a Bloodstocker. That is,
right,
that
exactly.
Is what
it's
we are
a real
all about.
thing. I mean, I've seen people with blood BOA tattoos.
Yeah.
And I think the world needs more of this. I think if you took some of these politicians and you brought them here and you gave them a little LSD, put a couple pints in them, rolled a couple spliffs, I think there'd be a lot less wars happening.
I think there would be.
A couple Scotch eggs.
Scotch eggs, Cornish pasties. You can have a few things.
Come on. What can you? I mean, how can you be trying to hurt other people when that's the vibe? I mean, but I don't get it. But that's just me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bloodstock is. I mean, you may have not noticed. I'm not a professional broadcaster. I'm a fan.
Sure.
I got invited to do this last year because I'm just passionate about the scene, and I did a radio show.
You could have fooled me. It's been very professional so far.
Oh, well, you haven't clapperboarded me yet.
You have the logo right on the microphone.
Oh yeah, exactly. It looks good, doesn't it?
What's the difference between? I mean, you see the guys at the press conferences are all the news anchors, and they have the BBC ones. What's the difference?
Exactly.
They bought a plastic thing and it says BBC on it. This is pro.
Yeah. Proper.
Pro.
Great. Can we just leave it there? Oh, wait there. Oh, we nearly did. Cool. Well, listen, you're on the Sophie Lancaster tent
8
tonight.
p.m., yeah, 8 p.m.
Yeah? So we will make sure that we get over there.
Come stop by. I've been telling everyone to stop by, and I don't know who will or who won't, but I think it's going to be awesome.
You're our last interview of the day. We are free after this. We're going to go and watch Testament. Then we're going to come and see you guys later on. There's a band on before you called Shrapnel. That are friends of mine, thrash band.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect.
So catch a little bit of them before your set as well. And yeah, we can get backstage, so we'll come and see you guys.
Come hang out. Come right on the stage. If you drink beer, we'll drink beer, and you'll drink beer, and we'll play riffs, and you guys will have fun.
That sounds like a plan. Cool.
That's all we know how to do.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Oh, wait there. Thanks for talking to us, Nate.
Thank
from
you.
Lionize.
Cheers, Nate from Lionize. And cut.
Perfect.
Awesome.